Hello guys and welcome back in this new video. Today we are going to backtest the super scalping 5-minute EMA stochastic scalping strategy by TraderDna. He claims that this strategy has 99.3% of success rate, but he only shows a few trades and and it's not enough to say if a strategy is profitable or not, in my opinion. And yeah, so if you want to see the basic conditions or some trades by him, check his video. I will leave the link in the bio. But let's take a look at some examples and let's see the basic conditions. So, for example, my software told me that a signal was generated at this time. It was a short position and it was a fail on the GBP USD. So the signal was generated here because we have a cross in the stoch, first of all. Then we have that our data closes above the MA 50, and then the data closes below the MA 50, but it doesn't touch the MA 150. So you can take a short position. The risk to reward ratio is 2 because he suggested it, and it was a fail. So let's take a look at the long position. It was, for example, a signal was generated this daytime. So let's take a look because it is here. Okay. The signal was generated here because we have that our data goes below the EMA 50, and then the data closes above the EMA 50, but it doesn't touch the EMA 150, and there is a cross in the stoch, the previous data. And as we can see, it was a fail as my software predicted. So these are the basic conditions. Those are the basic conditions. And another condition that I didn't told is that you can only take trades during the London session or the New York session. Here is the code, and yeah. Um, for the stop loss, I did as he suggested. So I for the long trades, you have to take the low of the minimum of the data before the signal, and you should have to subtract 2 pips, and the opposite is for the sell. And yeah, let's run the basic conditions on these symbols for expires, and let's see how it performs. So as you can see, with the basic conditions you would have very bad results. The average success rate is only 30%. In order to break even with a 2 as a risk to reward ratio, you should have at least 33.3. So this is very bad. And yeah, let's change some parameters. For example, he said that a 2 or 3 as a risk to reward ratio is the best. They are the best. But I have backtested that 1 is the best. Flog is said that 1 is not, but it is. And I have changed risk to reward ratio to 1. So let's run again and let's reveal the results. So as you can see, you wouldn't have been profitable, but better than with the risk to reward ratio as true. And yeah, I have already downloaded the trades, so let's try to improve the strategy with some statistic techniques. So yeah, let's see if we can improve that. For example, in this case, I tried it with a filter, the DMA and DMN. What is DMA and DMN? If you don't know, ADX, it's an indicator you can find on the internet. Check, search on the internet if you don't know what it is. Has two sub indicators: the direction movement positive and the directional movement negative. So what I'm doing right now is checking a crossover in these two sub indicators, and if there is, let's check how the average success rate changes, and I'm checking this crossover on an interval, and the dimension of this interval changed from 2 to 35, and in the for the buy trades, for the long positions, as you can see, the average success rate reaches 50%, but it doesn't perform quite good. Um, but for the short positions, as you can see, if you check that there is at least one DMP and DMN crossover in an interval of 2 before the signal in the data. The signal was generated in the data. You would have been profitable with a success rate, average success rate of 55.68. 68, but the confidence interval doesn't go past um, 50%, that is average success rate to break even. So this strategy would have been profitable, but not, and that's very important, not statistically profitable. And the number of trades were very low. But let's try to add this filter. Let's see if it's true. So um, before doing that, we don't we only take short positions because it seems that this strategy is a bearish strategy and not a bullish one. And let's add the check for the the crossover. So let me add this line, and let's run again the strategy and let's see the result. Okay, as you can see, the average success rate is the same have uh, we have read on the file of statistic techniques, and yeah, you would have been profitable during the time the strategy was tested. So let's try on the test dataset. Uh, I remember you that that test dataset was not my program hasn't seen yet the test dataset, so it's totally new. And let's see how it performs. So let's run again and let's see. Okay, as you can see, you would have been profitable in the last year about, and yeah, the average success rate is 54.5. That it is in the confidence interval we have seen before, and that's good. And yeah, this is the profit balance, and you have made some profit, not big, not a big profit, but been, you would have some profits, and yeah, this strategy is not one of the best I have tested until now on this channel. It doesn't have a 99.3% of success rate, and yeah, I would say that this video is not completely true. I don't know, maybe he uses other criteria, but surely it doesn't have a 99.3% of success rate. So if you have liked the video, leave a like, subscribe, and see you in the next video. Bye.